guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Silva and I'm here today with a highly requested video. It is my bag collection, part 1. So I wanted to see how you guys are feeling about this. I mean, a few of you requested it. These are the fruits of my labor and they have taken quite some time for me to collect. And I'm going to start off with this. So this is the Chanel medium classic bag, classic flap. This is what it looks like in the inside. I have a lot of stuff in here, so we'll push that down. I've had a few, I don't know if that's lipstick or possibly a scuff. This wasn't the first bag that I bought myself, but this was the first Chanel bag I bought myself, I will say. I remember when I was in my 20s, I wanted a Chanel bag so bad. Like, if you are someone who loves luxury items, Chanel might be on your list. And I just remember like, oh, I'm gonna save all my bartending money and I'm eventually going to get one, and it just never happens because they raise the prices constantly. Every year they raise the prices. So this bag is a lot more expensive now than it was in my 20s. What I love about the Chanel Classic is that it holds its value. So should you ever need to sell it, you can always get your money back and possibly then some, because they are hard to get and they are somewhat of a collector's item. The first time that I went to Chanel, and they usually don't have them, it was around the holidays and they ordered extra. I saw a girl looking at a medium flap classic with gold hardware. And I was like, do you have that in silver? Like, trying to be cool. Hi, do you have a medium classic in silver? And she's like, yes, we actually do. We only have 2 left. I'll bring it right out. And I was like, oh shit, does this mean I have to buy it? So she ended up bringing it out, and it was, you know, around the time when I started making a little bit of coin, and I paid off most of my bills and my taxes and student loans and said, I'm going to purchase this for myself. So it was the largest purchase that I've ever made for a handbag, and this was it. And it has caviar leather, so it's a lot more durable than the lambskin. I have not purchased a lambskin Chanel bag ever, just because I have kids who will do the river dance on your stuff. And for me, if I'm going to spend so much money on a product, I want to have it for a long period of time. So this one is my baby. My next favorite bag, lots of questions about this. This is just a Goyard clutch with a front pocket. I got this when I was in Paris for Fashion Week. It was my first Fashion Week, was it last year? I think I got it last year. I remember, like, because Goyard is a lot cheaper in Paris than it is in the US. So when I was there, I wanted to just get a wallet and a very cute bag. This wasn't the bag that I was after, but when I saw it, I just fell in love. The price was pretty good. I would have to say, oddly enough, I think this bag probably ran me about 600 bucks, whereas it would be a lot more expensive here in the States. I love the color. I love the black piping on it. It's super durable. It goes with everything. If the kids spill any water on it, it just kind of flicks right off. And, you know, as you can see, it's a neutral, right? So it does go with a lot of items. I was originally going to get red, and I'm very happy that I did not, and I got this first because it's just a classic. Very, very classic Goyard clutch. Moving on, I have a story about this bag. I don't have many Louis Vuitton Pochette bags, or any, actually I think I only have one other Louis bag. This bag was a gift from my husband. My husband is not big on bag gifts, but the funny part about this bag is he actually did not buy it. I ended up buying it. So the story is that I went into Louis and I was like, oh, I want this bag, you know, I forgot what holiday it was. I was like, it's a neutral, it's cute. I saw this girl, she had it. It's, as you can see, that I haven't carried it in quite some time. It still has wipes and diapers, and my son doesn't even wear diapers anymore. I haven't carried it in a while, but it was just roomy, and I told my husband about it, and he was like, okay, get it, and I'll give you back the money for it. It didn't happen. But Anyway, so I ended up buying myself this bag, long story short. I fell for the okie doke, but it's totally fine. I just feel like it's something that will last me for a while. What I dislike about the bag is that it is incredibly difficult to close it. As you can see, I still kind of have, I don't know if you guys can see that, but I still have the plastic on the gold hardware just because I find that it's very hard for me to close it. You really have to smash it in there, and I didn't want to scratch the hardware, especially because I don't wear it that often. I do like that you can remove the straps on it, or you can tuck them, you can just kind of wear it this way, or you can clutch it, or you can straight cross-body bag it. I think I'll get a lot of use out of this bag in the fall, but that is the story about my Louis Vuitton Pochette. Let's move back into Chanel, my favorite. So this bag, super adorable. I really like the color. It is also caviar leather, so very durable. It is tiny, as you can see. It is not that big. However, it does fit your essentials, whether that be a wallet. I have an earring in here right now. Earrings, coins, there is a pocket for all kinds of credit cards, etc. Your phone is probably not gonna fit here unless you have some old school flip phone, Motorola style. Other than that, it will not fit here. It is a cute crossbody. Sometimes what I like to do is tie up the strap like this and then just kind of stick my hand into it and wear it like this. So it's kind of like, you know, actually goes with my ensemble now. So story about this bag. I got this from London Heathrow Airport. They have the best shopping there. It was an impulse buy. They only had one. I walked in and the woman was taking it out of the bag and putting it up on the display. And I was like, oh, can I see that? And there was this guy standing behind me. I think he was buying something for his wife. And he was patiently waiting for me to put it back down, but I peeped him from the corner of my eye and I was like, hell no. And I took it immediately. Also, not to mention that I was like boarding in probably 20 minutes. So I just wanted to get it done. So I bought this in London Heathrow, no duty, so no taxes that I had to pay on it, which was great. I ended up getting a good price on it. Probably maybe about $600 cheaper there than here is what I ended up saving. So this was very, very cute, and I think it was possibly a birthday gift to myself. Last one that I'm going to show you is very special. Look at her. What should we name her? I don't know. She's wild. She's crazy. She's a Sagittarius, very adventurous. She doesn't like to sit still. She likes color. Sometimes she likes to be muted. She's moody, nasty. You know, she could be anything you want her to be. Savage. No, so this is a Tweed Chanel with gold hardware. I love the fact that this is a tan, camel tan on the strap. There is a Chanel guy that I know. I got a Chanel guy. He works at the Chanel in Neiman Marcus, which is sadly now closed. But him and I have developed a shopping relationship. So he calls me when he has new pieces. And when this came in, he sent me a picture of it and I gasped. I was like, oh, this is so special just because of the color. It's such a collector's item. This is something that is going to be around for a long time. And I also think that this is very hard to get. This is a small. It's camel in the inside, peanut butter in the inside. And then there's also a pocket right here that it holds my phone, it holds my wallet, it holds the essentials. If you need a pouch for your kid, it can also go in there. The gold hardware, because I am gold obsessed, is great. You can double the strap. Hold on, let me show you. Oh, wait a minute. Just go like this. And voila, a beautiful double strap if you like it like that. Just depends on how classy you are. Again, this bag is savage. She can change anything you want her to be. She's a chameleon, you know? I just have to come up with a name for her. I wear her quite often. I feel like she just goes with everything. She can mold into summer if you want, and she can flow into fall. It just, you know, depends. Army greens, nice coloring here that I have. She is just definitely right now probably one of my favorite bags. Again, impulse buy. I freaked out when he texted me and told me he only had one, and I believe there was only one in the States of this bag, and I couldn't let it go. And to be honest with you, it was actually reasonably priced compared to the Chanel Classic medium flap. Again, small, medium, so you can just kind of get an idea of what they both look like. I love her. So that is it. I'm gonna hold her in my hands. That is it for today's bag collection. If you would like to see more, I can definitely show you more. I mean, I don't have an abundance of bags, but I have collected some over the last 4 years. So tell me, what is your dream bag? What is your nasty savage girl that you are dying to get? Who is your chameleon? Would love to know who your personality is. So make sure that you subscribe to this channel, and I will talk to you guys later. See you next week.